right on to COVID tip number 14. Mind your body. You know your body tells you what it needs. I know you know, but I know that you probably don't know. At least you might not be aware of it. Here's the thing. If you are stressed, you might not be aware of it, but I'm telling you right now, your body is. And your body is giving you the signals when you are stressed. I mean, it can be little things. It can be little headaches in the morning. It can be indigestion. It can be waking up in the night several times or just not sleeping as well as you're used to. It can be incessant thoughts. Now, that is not really a physical thing, but honestly, it can be. It can be a rash just breaking out in hives all of a sudden. It can be a change in the hormone levels that you just start binge eating or not eating. You know, the second stuff like that starts to shift, that means something is up and you need to pay attention. And it is subtle signs. It doesn't start with panic attacks. It doesn't start with insomnia. It doesn't start with underweight or overweight or fatigue. It starts with the little things. It starts with the little changes throughout the days, weeks, months. If you have a constant tension in your shoulders, that's tension. It has a reason why it's there. That's your body telling you that you are stressed. If there is a jumpiness to you, if someone tells you something and the first thing you think is, oh fuck, what I do, what's going on? If that is your first response, there is underlying stress going on. And it can be any type of stress. It can be anxiety, it can be just stressed out from all the things that are happening. It can be a level of sadness, things you haven't dealt with yet. It can be something new on the horizon. But I am telling you, it is something, and you need to figure out what it is. Because your stress levels and your anxiety levels are going to be slightly elevated throughout this time. Very likely. I told you that a few videos ago. And if you're not going to get a grip on added stress or anxiety to that, or depression, or whatever you want to call it, if you're not going to get a grip on that in time, it could spiral down. So you need to listen to your body and you need to figure out what it is telling you. Even if it's just like some malnutrition, you might not be eating healthy enough. You could have like fatigue or a little stress or a little short fuse because you are missing certain nutrients. So if there's something like that going on and you don't think it's stress, have it checked out by a doctor, or at least call in and ask about it, and maybe just do a blood test or something, and you can figure out fairly easy what's going on. But you need to listen to what your body is telling you, because a lot of us are in our heads, and that's not a bad thing, but it does not tell us everything. Because if you are in your head the entire time, you are gonna have your blind spots the entire time, and your blind spots are not gonna suddenly magnify. They are not suddenly gonna show themselves to you. But those blind spots will be very, very obvious to your body. So don't forget to connect and check in with how you're feeling. What is your body telling you right now? Are you tired? Are you tense? Do you have a stomach ache? I mean, there's so many. Do you have a headache? I mean, there's so many different ways that your body is speaking to you. Make sure you listen. And make sure you figure out what it is, because you're one. This is one system, guys. This is all you. It's not just up here. Everything is you. It's all connected. So if one part of you is telling you to pay attention to it while it's still telling you, while it's still whispering, because you do not want to develop that shit into a bigger problem that you're going to have to deal with medication and stuff like that. If you're going to get ahead of that, make sure you do. And like I said, if you cannot figure out why something is happening, then make sure you get it checked out. Right? Don't be afraid of that. I know it's COVID time. I know people are more careful, but you can always call your doctor and just tell them what you're experiencing. So make sure you do that. Listen to your body, people. It is telling you stuff for a reason. Bye bye. See you in the next video.